And today we're going to be showing how to purchase items in Gardner Denver's Connected Customer 360. It's also known as CC360. This is the ordering portion of the video, and it also shows you how to get prices and availability on parts. So we'll get logged into CC360. Got to make sure that you have an account. A system admin has to get you approved first. In order to do this, you first have to have a GD Inside account, which is their basic account, and then they add on this one, which is the newer version. So the first thing that I will do here is I will go to a quick parts order. Now, knowing in CC360 there are two different account numbers for us. Technically, this 743155 number is our Memphis and Mississippi account number, and this secondary one is this 1001350 is the Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas code. So in this case, we're buying this for the Memphis account because it's a part for a Memphis account or for a rental machine. So primarily I want you to use the Memphis account for that. That number is tied into our sales goals and historical things like that. And historically we have used the Memphis account for that number. Okay. So within Gardner Denver, there are several different places that we can purchase from. There's different like what's the right word to say here? Different channels that we order from. Gardner Denver is a huge company. They have several different channels that they've given us access for. And in this case, we are buying parts for the compressor channel that we've been given access to. But you can use the same channel to quote Elmo Richley Parts, which is another division or another channel that we have access to through Gardner Denver. So it has three different tabs here. Going through here, the first thing we would want to do is we would want to do a material search. And we're going to search by the material number. So in our system, we use a prefix. In this case, we will not use the prefix in our system. We will just use the part number that's been given to us on a parts rack. And there's something wrong with this part number. So I typed in too many 4s. Okay, so this is the assembly door. I'm gonna add that. Then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start typing in my other ones. Gonna add that as well. Alrighty, and so I want to make sure I got the right quantities here. There's 4 of these.
It's actually 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then 3 of the other.
And then there is 3 of these. Okay, awesome. Alright, so I want to look in the header here. The header here is going to show a couple different things. We'll go first over here. First, is this a standard order or emergency order? If you change it to emergency order, it's going to change the discount of your parts. So just know that you can get an expedited, but it will change it. So we need to be careful. Then we have to pass along that cost to our customer. So this is a standard order. This is in the right account number. It's for the compressor channel. I always put the soon as I can get it. The soonest I can get is requested date. Most of the time, since we don't have a purchase order number here, we'll make one later, but I'm just going to use one as a reference point. So just for the sake of this video, I'll just make one, a simple one here. They kind of look like this. Obviously, if you're creating purchase orders, it's a separate process. You know how to do it. But that's kind of what they look like and how you want them being put in there with a space and then your name after the purchase order number. So then you have shipping options. Depends upon how you want to do it. For the most part, I like to do prepay and add to my invoice. And the reason why I do that is because then I like to pass along that cost. I can see what my cost is and then pass along that cost to my customer. It all depends on who you're buying for and what you're buying for. So in this instance, if we're buying it for a customer, you have to look at their purchase order to see how they want to be paid. I don't have any notes for GD. I don't have any billing notes. I don't have any shipping notes. And so I will go ahead here and I will click the create SAP order. But first, let me look at this partners tab up here. Okay, the ship to side of it. So I'm going to click the ship to side. All right, so Gardner Denver has several different accounts in here that we have. They're called tactical accounts. So they buy a bunch of parts from us or have bought parts from us in the past. So we get a deeper discount for if we're going to buy them. So in this case, I would use these to, I would use our power equipment. I would not want to use one of these because these are all for a tactical account. That's our Little Rock account. So I would not want to use one of these accounts. Let's see what it takes us here. Carrier search. Okay, if you're not going to go one of those tactical accounts, you're going to slide down here and you're going to pick an account of how you want it shipped to us. So I would click Gardner Denver's choice is fine for me. And I would click the create SAP order. All right, so it's going to give you here it tells us a couple of different things here. This is our sales document order number to reference. We want to write that down because that's going to be the reference order for Gardner Denver 5535887. And then we could go into here, and that's pretty much all you need to do. So then you could go back into here, and you could go sales. You could type an order number in here, and it should be able to give you a reference number if it'll load. It does take a while. Here it is. We would want to go into the sales order number search. And you should be able to go in here and click the search button. And it will tell you all the information that you needed to know that we just processed and review. So it's sold to, this is the ship to account. You want to confirm this, and this would be the scheduled ship date of when these items are going to be shipped to Power Equipment Company. Thanks so much.